What up, YouTube? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Sherry. Thank you so much for being here today. Okay, I am finally going to start doing my eyeshadow palette collection because it has been requested by so many people and they're starting to get irritated with me that I haven't done it yet. I look over at my shelf and I think, oh Lord, if I did the whole thing, it would be like a 6-hour-long video. I don't think you guys understand the magnitude with which I have collected eyeshadow palettes. I need an intervention. We'll just say that. I'm going to very quickly go through these. Very quickly. I basically just took off all the ones that needed to be dusted. So yeah, while I'm showing you, I'm going to dust them. Anyways, if you want to see part 1, there will be 15 parts, part 1 of my eyeshadow palette collection, then please keep on watching. Alright kids, I will say that some of these palettes are not available anymore. I was on a Bad Habit kick. I really like Bad Habit whenever the Hush app was still available, but I guess they went out of business and I guess they're not coming back. They said they were coming back, but they didn't. So we will go through them anyway. I still have them in my collection. Alright, here we go. There was a collection of Bad Habit palettes that were dupes for, and I didn't say that, most of the Bad Habit collection are dupes for something. If I remember what it is, I'll tell you. If I don't, sorry about it. These were for dupes for the Huda Obsession mini palettes. These are actually bigger than those, but we'll go through it. We've got Aftershock, a very colorful palette. We've got After Hours, which was my favorite because, hello, pinks and pinks and reds and pinks and pinks. Next is After Party. This is a perfect smoky eye palette. Next is After Charge. I think this was the gemstone one. This was the last one that came out. These are all shimmers. Next is After Dark. Very vivid oranges. One thing I like about this collection is, like, if you had all these, you could pretty much create any eye look you wanted. And Afterglow. Again, reds and oranges, very pretty. I think a great summer palette. It's going to be good for me to remind myself about some of these. Next is Dreamstate, and I do not know the name of it, but I think this was a dupe for a Fenty Beauty palette. All shimmers. Next Next is Supernova. I think these are dupes for Pat McGrath. I'm not sure. Or maybe Natasha Denona. That's what it is. It's Natasha Denona. Very nice fall palette. Next is Solstice. This is another one that I think was a Pat McGrath dupe. No, to Natasha Denona. Natasha Denona. This is by Bad Habit, but I believe that this is the only palette that they actually created. It was not duping anybody else. It was their own design, which I think is so cool looking. It looks like snake skin. And inside is all kinds of pretty. Next is another one I really enjoyed, Fantasia. Ooh, prettiness, prettiness. I want to swatch so bad, but if I start swatching, you'll be here 2 weeks from now. Next is Divine. Isn't that cool? To me it looks like a fingerprint. I believe, I'm not sure. Never mind. Never mind. Next is Aphrodite. This is the very first one I got that made me realize that these are really good shadows. I think this is a Huda dupe. Maybe the rose gold, or I can't remember what came after that. I'm so knowledgeable about makeup. Next is a Z palette that I got from BoxyCharm or something. It just has various Makeup Geek and Anastasia. One of my Anastasia is broken here, so I'm trying to keep it from going everywhere. But I just have various single pans in here. Lots of Makeup Geek and some Anastasia, and I think that's it really. Yeah, Anastasia and the Ofra ones that came in here that I never touched one time. Now we have the PUR Festival palette. This was, I think, a BoxyCharm and is also dirty, dirty, dirty. Whew. Those glitters, those pressed glitters I never use. See, it's a good thing. Dust. It's a good thing that I'm looking at these again because I'm like, ooh, why did I never use those? And as you can see, I've been getting into glitter. All right, and next couple are face candy. These are also ones that I got from the Hush app. They also carried face candy. I have Disco Fever. Very nice. Everything is very nice. Did you notice? Very nice. I've got PUR Be Your Selfie. Ooh, I don't remember this at all. That's pretty. Next is Charmcode, which is another one. I think this is an Amazon brand. Fusion. I did a look with this in a collab with some friends. If I can find the video, I'll link it for you up there. I think we did palette bingo. We did. And these were crazy business. This was the Cult series from Bad Habit. And these are Pat McGrath dupes for the Mothership series of palettes, or collection of palettes. And I know that these got broken so many times. I finally got a full set. They had to send me replacements over and over again. I know that happened with some of my other friends too. But the packaging is just stunning. The only thing I didn't like about these is they're weird color stories, and it's hard to do a look with just the palette. It's like you pull from a bunch of them to get a look. But they're really cool colors, and the glitters and the shimmers are very deceiving. What's in the pan turns out something completely different on your eye. So that one is Mystics. Mystics. Next is Mania. I'm going to give you a minute to look at the artwork, because the artwork is amazing on these. And there's some really unique shades. Very unique. I'm trying to kind of move them because some of them have really cool shifts. And I don't have any Pat McGrath, so I can't do any comparisons. This one is called Mythos. That green. I want to swatch it so bad. It has a purple shift. I don't know if you can tell, but it's so cool. The colors in these are so cool. Next is Mystere. Ugh, the shimmers in this one. And finally, Mayhem. Oof, that gold and that blue. It is a good thing that I'm opening these again, because now maybe I'll be inspired to play with them. I have been really wanting to get use out of my collection, and when you guys see the rest of these videos and see how many palettes I actually have, you're going to be like, you could use a different one for your whole life, Sherri, and never use them up. I know this. I know this. Like I said, intervention is needed. Do I want an intervention? Nope. This one has glue on it or something. Why didn't you tell me? Anyways, I'm going to stop for today. This is part one. Like I said, there's going to be a bunch of them, but this is part one. So I hope you enjoyed seeing some of my palette collection. I will do these from time to time, not consecutively, because I think it would get a little bit monotonous and boring. So I'm going to throw one in there every once in a while, just whenever I have time to film it for you. And in the meantime, maybe I'll pull some of these out to use them. Wouldn't that be cool, using what I bought? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. If you did enjoy it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to hit that cute little notification bell so that you won't miss any of my videos. Until next time, take care and God bless. Bye, guys.